Hey, how's it going? So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Today I am launching, well, soft launching, I guess, a little test stream here. Um, my first live stream. I will be doing a lot more of these weekly. Haven't quite figured out exactly what day yet, or really what times. Still working out those kinks. But I have a lot of commissions to do and a lot of work to do, so I figured if I'm going to be working on one, I might as well share it with you guys, and test out all this new stuff I got. So we'll just jump right into it. Today I've got an Azuri Claw of Progress. You can't really see it right now because I've already prepped the card. It's just white. I'm going to do a little sketch on there. My process usually is I prep the card, which depends on the type of altar somebody wants. In this particular case, it's a full art commander. So I've primed and prepped the entire card. I've used tape to mask off the name and converted mana cost up here, and the power and toughness. Everything else has been wiped blank so that I can do a full art original design on top. And we probably won't finish it on this stream, but we're definitely going to get started and see what we can knock out in an hour or so this evening. Alright, so let's just get started. If you have any questions, you can participate in the chat here. I think I've got that set up. I am not entirely sure if I've got that figured out just quite yet, but we will see. Got test. There you are. I see you. Worked out just great. Cool. I like it. Alright. I spent a lot of time coding all this crap and putting it together. I didn't want to look like an idiot and nothing work. Well, thank you. Well, like I said, this is just a soft launch here. Super informal, nothing fancy. Just trying to get some work done and test everything out. But like I said, once I figure everything out, I'm going to be launching a Patreon soon and some other things. Revamping all my social medias. Coming up with some really cool stuff. Some really cool giveaways and products and things that I'm going to be doing for you guys, and I'm gonna launch that all at once. And whenever I do, I'm gonna officially launch my my stream, and I'll be posting on my Twitter and everything when that's going to be. I'll set a specific set in stone kind of a thing. So here we go. I'm just using a regular plain old mechanical pencil here. I like it for sketching out my original lines. If you guys can't see any of that, thank you. Just let me know and I can adjust the brightness and everything, but you're probably not going to see much right here anyway because this is just little pencil marks I'm making, so it's not gonna show up very well on camera, regardless of what I do. So the idea here, Zuri, Claw of Progress, like I've already said. And you can see down at the bottom there, it scrolling lets you know what card I'm doing each week. So the idea is I'm doing a figure with a claw. Kind of obvious, I know, but I mean, people. I like to stick a little within the parameters of the actual card. I don't go too far out when I don't have to. I guess what I mean is, some people really want me to just kind of do whatever, but I do sometimes just play around and do my own thing, and it makes no sense for the card. It's just something cool that I thought of. But I find that the best cards that make the biggest impact are something that still kind of hold true to either the original image or maybe the lore or backstory of the card itself, the character. Possibly even, well, I mean, yeah, it's really all I can say about that. So this is going to be a female character, probably, like all my others. I don't know, I like doing them. I have, I enjoy them more. I do male characters too. I've done a few. What it really actually boils down to is most of my my references, most of my models, my friends are all female. So, and they sure do like to take pictures of themselves. So it gives me a lot to work with. And then most of my guy friends, when I need a male reference, they look at me like, what? So it's cool. A few of them, they're used to it. They'll be like, yeah, I'll do whatever you need, man. But for the most part, it's just some of my girlfriends posting images online, giving me permission to use them, which is cool, super cool. I like it. So again, for some of you guys who are just starting, just a mechanical pencil, busting out some quick, sketchy line work that we'll then go over here in a little bit with a micro pen, which I'll go ahead and show you guys right now, right here. This is, will it focus on you guys there? I don't know. This Sk0oMa Micro Perm 01. This is the only pen that's worth a damn when it comes to line work. But I have a lot of different ones here, and I have some others off to the side that I'll probably be using and showing you how they work. Because they all have their purposes. Even some of the crappy pins definitely serve their purpose for different techniques. Oh, hey. How's it going, fellow Discord friend? Alright. Sketchy. I'm going to bring this down here because I want that to be black. Alright. I'm going to do some hair here. Again, like I said, if you guys want me to adjust the settings or anything, that's what this is. This is a test. So if you think that this is too bright or too difficult, or if you think I should start my streams in the future with the sketch work already laid out, so that you guys don't got to go through all this boring part of me jabbering to myself. That's definitely something I will consider as well. But I know some people like to see the whole process, and that's what I'm doing here. Never tear the base. Acrylic, no. So since I've started, I've done things differently from everyone else, and kind of created my own techniques for altering that I've shared. It doesn't. I don't. I guess the reason why most people don't do it the way I do it, if we're just being completely honest, is because it's probably not the best way to do it. It's just what works best for me, what I found for my style, and I use this actually. Let's see. You can't really see that. This is a there we go. That's probably better. Just a spray primer. And that's I prime all my cards with that. I do a nice thin coat, and then I sand everything down. Hey, thank you. I sand everything down with a super fine grade sanding sponge, which I have around here somewhere. And by the time I'm done, the end result is a magic card that is no thicker than a regular card. It gives it a really nice, streamlined, and clean look. And because I use that paint and primer, and I do a super thin coat, then I have no worries of my paint or my pen or pencils dragging through or pulling up that base. Now I will say, if I get the spray layer too thick starting off, then I can definitely run into some of those issues. And if it's too hot or humid outside, which it has been a lot lately, whenever I do my priming, then I run into that issue as well, of the paint itself just clumping up and getting too thick. Let's see. Yeah, I do have a finished altar nearby. Let's see. I usually ship most of my altars out when I'm finished, but I still have this one here. This is a piece I did recently. It's being auctioned right now. You guys can take a look at it over at the guys' Commander Cookout podcast on Facebook, or their I don't know if it's going to dang, it's not going to focus on it, but this piece is being auctioned right now. I think the current bid is at $345, but all the proceeds of this 100% are going towards Wedge at the Mana Source. I don't know if he recently had some medical issues and had to have some emergency surgery while in Vegas, and this is just kind of to show moral support, and you know, this is my version of sending flowers, I guess. So whoever buys this, you know, all that money, that's where it's going, and it is. The link, let's see, I can probably post that link. I use pink in that one rather than the traditional color scheme. Yeah. So the idea behind this is because it's kind of how do you call it? I don't want to say a charity piece, but like a get well kind of. I don't know. So I've been wanting to do. As you can tell, I'm not a super great personality. I don't do this often. Yeah, first chat ever. So essentially, I've been wanting to do a series for a while now that I do annually, just once a year on First Friday. And I used to do a First Friday sale, just like everybody else. But in this case, instead of doing like a special discount or a deal, instead of offering and doing kind of what everybody else does, I'm going to offer a limited edition exclusive collector's altar for my First Friday. And that doesn't mean that I'm just going to do like one. It means that anybody who commissions me on, First Friday every year, I keep saying First Friday. Oh my gosh. Black Friday. First Friday is an art walk that we have here. Every first Friday of every month, we have a big art walk. So Black Friday, that'll make more sense to a lot of you. But first, Black Friday, every year, once a year, I'm going to be offering this exclusive style of pink altars. It's exactly the same as what I'm doing over here, only I'm using, instead of, let's see, what's it in here? It's not in here. Oh, here it is. Instead of using just the regular mechanical pencil, I have a pink mechanical pencil. Everything is identical. Instead of using my regular ink brushes, I have pink ink. So it's identical techniques. It's just everything's pink. And they're going to be really rare. I won't do them if someone requests them any other time besides Black Friday, and I'm going to call it my Pink Friday sale. And they'll be in theory a lot more valuable than my other altars, just because they'll be very limited edition. I have another series I did like that worked out pretty well, that I called my signature series. I don't have an example because those all went really quickly, but essentially it's a normal altar, but then I did like a big graffiti Sk0oMa tag across it, and that's those were very limited also. That's like a limited collector's edition thing. I like to provide stuff like that for my collectors and my clients. I feel like that's, altars in general already have a pretty can have a pretty difficult turnaround if someone wants to sell them, or it can be difficult for someone to agree on a price. So I feel like maybe giving them something even more unique, I guess, if that makes sense, like, because altars are unique already, but then like more unique. I'm really glad this is a test stream, because I'll be deleting it. Yeah, so that's the only one. That's the first pink one I've ever done. And so whoever gets that, I'm going to sign and number it. So it'll be, that much more valuable as well. So that auction is up there. I still didn't post that link. Give me a second here. See if I can get that link up. Here we go. I don't know how to. You know what? Here, we'll just. If you guys go to my Twitter page, I have it posted there. I'm not good at this, as you can tell. Control V. You guys go there. It's a brand new Twitter account. I just created it, so you won't have to sift through a bunch of messages, but you will see the link I'm talking about for that auction. Definitely goes to a good cause. Definitely gives you some really cool, unique swag. And like I said, whoever gets it, if you want anything customized on it, if you want me to, you know, add anything or do anything extra, write a note on it, whatever, you can contact me and I'll definitely do that. Let's see. This has been interesting just hearing you talk about it. Well, that's good. I promise I will work on my screen presence. I try not to say so much. It is really difficult to try and keep a conversation while you paint. I almost always am just by myself in the studio, and that's really when I work best. I just kind of zone out, and this is a challenge for me. Definitely. But if you guys have any questions or topics, we can definitely talk about those, and I would love some help. Give me something to talk about. I love movies. Big movie guy. Movies and television shows. I love my television shows. I also like video games, though I don't get to play much anymore because of the kiddos and the work. I got really busy. Commissions are really piled up, which is not a bad problem to have, but it's really difficult to find time for myself anymore. Let's see. The problem with that, and thank you for saying that, actually, is that I eventually, so I believe if this is working, and actually, if any of you want to test this for me, this should be streaming simultaneously on YouTube as well, and my other things. So the idea is that this will catalog it on YouTube so that I can save them for later, and I don't want the audio being stripped or the video itself being pulled because of copyright issues for music. I thought about putting a bot on here to play music and stuff, but then I couldn't keep them for other people to watch later. If you guys have are more knowledgeable about that than I am and have ways to work around that or other options, royalty-free playlist, there's good stuff out there. Okay, I'll look into that for sure, because I thought about that. I thought about definitely having music and I always work to music, and I didn't want to like work to headphones or something and then be yelling at you guys. By the way, is the audio good? Is my mic picking everything up pretty clearly? Add your stream to an art or IRL section on Twitch. Thank you, guys. Focus on items close to the camera. So, okay, the focus on the items close to the camera is because I have my autofocus turned off. So it's just focusing on the table. If I had the autofocus on, then it would focus as I got closer. But what I found in my testing recordings is that when I like move my hands around and stuff, the camera kind of does that weird jumpy thing. Maybe because my hand just gets too close or something, but maybe that's not. Maybe I just lesser of two evils, because it's probably better to be able to just let you guys see more focused sketches of what I'm doing. So I don't know. Let's see, there's some specific channels that are dedicated to uploading uncopyrighted music. See, yeah, the creative category, whenever I created it, because I believe currently I'm in the gaming category, if any of y'all can confirm that. But I didn't see, I was looking for art or creative or something like that, and I didn't see it, so I just left it on the default gaming because I'm not in a category. Is that something I can do currently while I'm live streaming, or do I have to wait until the stream is over to be able to switch that over? Because, yeah, I agree with you that this would, if I could be in a category of, you know, creatives, it would definitely help people find what I'm doing. Creative would be your best option. Go to your Twitch dashboard, and there's a drop-down menu. Okay, Twitch. Drop-down menu. Okay. Channel settings. Thank you, Master of Magics. And thank you, Abiotic Climb. Am I close? Alright, so I'm gonna go. I'm on my Twitch dashboard right now. Let's see. Twitch dashboard. Say that 3 times fast. Would it be under channel? Settings? Channel probably. Oh no, I was on channel. I just refreshed it and lost all that chat. Okay. Settings. Channel and videos. Chat rules. Band chatter. Twitch Prime profile. Profile settings. Username, display name, bio. Alright guys, where's this? Live dashboard, stream information. I am not seeing that. Wait. No. Oh, there it is. Game category. Is that what I'm looking for? Game category? Search for creative? Or is that under communities? Creative. isn't a drop down. Yeah, no. So it says communities add up to 3 communities. So not game category. Yeah, creative. Yeah, there we go. Creative. Boom. And should I do a community? I'll do communities later. We'll just save that right there. I guess it automatically saves. That's update information. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, back to what we were doing. Thank you. Thank you for the help. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that later. So 8 viewers now. Cool. That's 7 more than 1. It's pretty neat. For those of you that are relatively new, just doing line sketches right now. Basic mechanical pencil here. Let's see, there most likely is a specific painting community that you may fit well into. Cool, yeah. Is there like a super smart, fast at math and creative community? Because that's totally me. Totally got that down. Math. Math is the bane of my existence. My wife makes fun of me all the time. She thinks it's like a fake thing, that I'm just pretending to be bad at math. But I wish that were true. All right, guys. Really fast. I'm going to go grab a drink of water and fill up my little cup here because I forgot to do it before the stream. So I will be right back. Just give me a few seconds. And we're back. Told you that'd be quick. Where did all your Twitch, YouTube streams get linked to since you've been live? What do you mean? What do you mean, where did they link to since I've been live? Excuse me. move it up here a little bit. Can you guys hear me? Everything go back to normal. So I'm working on just kind of, like I said, quick blocky sketch, kind of throwing in some hair up here. So I'll make a little more sense to you guys kind of whenever I start going in and blocking in some shadows and stuff. With my style that I do here, I don't initially have to do much detail work at all. I block everything out. All the detail work comes kind of in the end. A while back I did an altar of Marin for you to be a black mage. She always gets lots of attention the first time I plays her. Oh hey, yeah. I totally remember doing that. The kind of that Final Fantasy-esque black mage that I did. I remember that. That was definitely interesting. That was kind of a little outside my usual, style. But it was definitely fun. I liked it a lot. Getting that really cool kind of gold magical glow around the staff was definitely really fun. I enjoyed doing that a lot. So thank you, man. I'm glad that you're getting a lot of play with it. I always like to hear that. It always kind of bums me out a little bit when I see people putting my altars up for sale. I know it happens, and that's totally fine, and someone's going to buy it and love it just as much, but I mainly get bummed just because it means usually it's because of like a financial thing that they have to get rid of their cards, and that just bums me out. I haven't had too many people just get rid of the altars they commission me for because they get tired of them. Let's see. But man, thank you again. That is definitely I definitely like hearing that. That's why I do. That's why I do this. I got into it for a couple friends that wanted me to do it, and you guys liked it so much, I kept on doing it for you guys. And your continued support these last couple of years, I can't even begin to tell you guys how much that means to me and how awesome it is. Man, if you would have told me a little quick backstory for the 7 of you guys here. I primarily work on larger canvases, a more traditional painter, gallery work and shows. things like that. And believe it or not, I do a lot of performance art. I just don't ever have to talk through those. Anyway, I do much larger stuff, and if you would have told me, what I've been doing this 3-4 years, if you would have told me back then that I'd be making, selling these for what I sell them for, and people would be buying them for what they buy them for, and that I'd have a big commission list and following, I definitely would have laughed in your face. Especially if you were to have seen my first couple altars, which none of you can see now because I have since deleted them from existence. But they were horrendous. They were absolutely terrible and embarrassing. Let's see, I've been following you for a couple of years now. Hey, cool, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm still around doing stuff too. I almost wasn't. I had an interesting experience recently, semi-recently. It's been some months now, but I had someone come into my art gallery and steal my bag of cards. I lost my entire collection along with all of my clients' commission cards, which was pretty devastating. And it was, sorry about that. Yeah. There was some pretty expensive cards in there. There was some clients that had sent me like a Candelabra of Tanos, Judge Foil, Mana Drain, which I have over here. I'll be altering that card next. I believe is going to be my next stream. A playset of foiled Japanese Zendikar Scalding Tarns. Just to name a few that I had to come out of pocket and replace for everybody, on top of me losing all of my own cards and collection as well. But luckily I was able to do that. It took a lot of time, and I thought I was going to quit altering because of it. It definitely played a big part in why I am no longer a member of the official Facebook altar group. But I'm still here. I'm still altering. As long as you guys want to keep me around, I'll stick around. This is fun. I enjoy what I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't have started up a little stream and stuff. I really enjoy it. Let's get some hair right there. We'll get into the blocky part here in a minute. I think I'm about ready to just... Let's get some face details. Let's see. I'm glad to see you back in work, and you did an absolutely amazing job. Oh, hey, okay, cool. Cthulhu Tendrils. Yeah, that's a recent one. Thank you, guys. Well, I hope you do get a commission one day. I'm always open for commissions. I don't know. I don't. Maybe that'll change one day. I have a hard time just telling people no. I just am upfront about it. Currently, my wait list is about 6 to 8 months out, pretty much at all times. With the situation and everything being stolen, and then my current situation, I can't really show you guys, but I had a studio accident where I burned my feet and my legs, so I've got pretty bad burns all over my feet and legs. That has kind of prevented me from working at full capacity as well. So, things start to kind of pile up and I get behind. But I'll always stay very transparent with you guys and let you know what's going on in my life, and try and stay professional and still get work done through everything. So yeah, it's about half a year to a year out, depending on what's ahead of you, and what you do, because some clients ahead of me, some of the current clients that I have multiple card commissions. In fact, I have at least one client that is doing like 30 cards, and then I have another client doing like 20 that are in my queue currently. But what I do for those situations is I usually break those up into batches, so batches of like 4 or 5, and I spread them out in between single altered commissions. That way, no single person has to wait extra long for the one person that is just taking up all the slots. I kind of feel like that balances everything out a little bit, and everyone's happy. Thank you. And I'm getting my feet are a lot better. They're a lot better. I can actually walk now. They're still a little tender, but if I can walk. I can put on shoes and socks, and stuff. It's just that first week or so, it was really bad. It was really bad. I'd never been burned by fire before, like real full-on burn. That was an interesting new experience for me. And man, I'm gonna have to. I keep looking up and seeing that I have my card way down there. I'm gonna have to adjust my camera for the next one. Oh man, it was I don't even know, I can't say terrifying. It was definitely the adrenaline kicked in, and I had no idea what was happening. It was it all just happened so fast. I was working on a piece, and it ignited early underneath me while I was still standing on top of it, and I mean, it was instant. I clicked the lighter, and just there was smoke, fire. It launched me back. I got up, and I didn't even realize for like a good 30 seconds that my shoes were on fire, which is really what ended up causing the burns the most. Yeah, whoa. Whoa indeed. I've been doing this for years, professionally, and you get comfortable. And you get careless, I guess. It was 112 degrees. I was wearing shorts and sandals, playing around with gunpowder and fire in a closed studio. Just comfortable, cocky, thinking I've done this a million times. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. If I would have been wearing jeans, boots, proper safety gear, probably nothing would have happened. I probably would have just gotten a good scare. But instead, I blew up. Alright, we're just getting some eyes in here, and we're about to do some quick shading. Get this last little, I'll throw an eye in here. Won't be doing that again, is what you were saying. Yeah, I will be doing it again, actually. Even while my feet were hurt, I went back to the studio and I finished that piece because I have a really huge solo show in October, and I have to be able to fill the space, so I have to get the work done, and it's a big show. So I won't be careless and blowing myself up again, if that's what you mean. Absolutely. Thank you. This style you see here, this is very different from what I do with my my gallery stuff. People like this so much, I'm kind of transitioning it into the gallery stuff. The problem is this style works really well, and it it does. It works really great on canvas. It works really big, large scale. People like it. I can put it in galleries, but it doesn't sell well, I guess I should say. The average person doesn't want to buy something darker like this for their home and put it up. In a contemporary art gallery, that kind of a scene, people will go crazy over it. They love it. I put it up and it's like, oh, this is great. And but I'm kind of wasting my time. Clients likes different clients for different what's the word I'm looking for? Audiences, I guess. Obviously the magic community really likes this kind of stuff. It's really, this, but also I think it has a lot to do with the area of the world I'm currently living in, which is central United States, Oklahoma. A lot of people like really generic and abstract type stuff here, and while I won't do generic, I just don't have it in me to do that. I do more abstract work with my large scale stuff. Definitely. Excuse me, guys. All right, we're going to get some. Let's get this going. All right. Okay, guys, you ready for some shading? I've been talking about it for forever now, and I haven't done it, so we'll give you a quick breakdown of the line work here. Let me see if I can mess with my focus here. Let's go into my camera. Actually, I wonder. No, that doesn't work like at all, really. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Configure video, camera control, focus, auto, apply. Okie dokie. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see if this will work for you. Come on, there we go. All right, so just did a quick sketch. We block it in there. And now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna block in some shadows. And we're moving right along. We're moving right along. So here we go. 4 shadows. I use this guy, or a guy like this guy, just for blocking things in the beginning. It's a good quick process here, and I'll show you how that works. I'm gonna see if I can move this so that I can be closer to myself. Hey, that's way better. All right. So this is whenever I want to. All right. So here I have I believe this is 6B, and it's a see if you guys can see that there. Come on, focus on the pin. Anyway, it's not really working, is it? So much for autofocus. It's just it's a 6B mechanical pencil. And I will use this, block in some kind of darker areas with this first before I use that shader. Hey, bud. Long time. That's a good joke. I miss those. Yes, takes me a long time because I have no clue what I am doing. You guys seen that meme of the little kid? It's like, I fucking love coloring, and he's just going, ah. That's me. That's totally me. Every day of my life. How you doing, man? Guys, we got Modfly in the house. Big name in the altering world. Really cool, man. Thanks for showing up. If you want, go ahead and post your links here. You have my permission. Guys, check this guy out if you don't already. Stuff's super cool. In fact, this guy, he made my business cards, and they are the sexiest thing I've ever had. I love sending those out to all my clients with their commissions. Let's see. Let me watch on one of my monitors, but won't be reading chat or listening. Hit me up on Discord. All right, cool, man. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Brandon, if you wanna post your links, man, you go right ahead. Whatever you want to post, you got my permission to do so. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi, man. Cool. Alright, can you guys see that? We're gonna darken up some eye here. I want this to be a little darker right here. Shading right there. Okay, let's come down here on the lips. I have no real kind of game plan. I just kind of move all over the piece as I kind of feel it. Just whatever feels right, whatever I see in the moment. I really like doing faces, though. I'm sure you guys have noticed. Thank you guys, all of you, for being here, and any of you who have shared that I am streaming on your social medias. I've been getting some notifications. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Let's get some a little bit here. This needs to be darker. Give me a second. Gotta answer a text from the wife real quick. So, like I said in the beginning, I don't think we're gonna get this guy finished today. Just because I don't have 8+ hours to be working on him, but also, like I said, it was just a test, so I was kind of just trying to get a stream in while my family was out at the splash pad. It's getting pretty late, and my kiddos are gonna need to go to bed soon. So I'll continue working a bit, and when you see the door slam open behind me and crazy little ones run in screaming, that'll be our cue to call it quits for the day. What next? Let's get some more work done over here on these fingers. You guys digging this design? I think I'm digging it. I think I'm really I think I'm gonna really get that claw aspect going on there. So hopefully we can get a lot more viewers in here for the future. Let's see here. But yeah, if you guys, if any of you here are not already following me, let's see, it's very late, early in the UK. I should call it a day 2. Good luck with the rest of your stream. Looks great. Keep doing it. Peace, man. Thank you again for sticking around. I really appreciate it. When I do my next stream, this one should be finished, and I will be working on, I believe, like I said, it should be mana drain, foil mana drain, and I'll have this one finished to show you guys the end result. But thank you for sticking around, and any of you guys who, if you're not already following me, and you like what you see, or you want to see me continue to make a fool of myself on camera, and stumble through my words, you can click that follow button. Go to, I've got pretty much, I'm on all the social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr. I think I'm on Tumblr. I don't know. Yeah, Tumblr, Twitter, Reddit. And soon I will be having a Patreon page that I'm going to launch when I officially launch all my live streaming and everything. This is, like I said, this is just kind of a teaser for some of you guys early on. Kind of stream schedule do I think I'll have? No, I don't want to be spontaneous. I want to have a schedule. I can't be spontaneous. If I did, I'd just never stream, and I'd have 6 viewers or less every time. I'm gonna get a specific stream schedule. I just don't know when yet. You say right now it's very late/early in the UK. I am Central America. I'm gonna do a little bit of research and find when the best stream times are going to be for the largest crowd. Thank you very much. Commander Root is now following. I know it's gonna be weekly. I know I'm gonna do once a week. So far, that's all I know. Depending on how popular I get with these streams and what you guys want to see, I will start doing maybe twice a week or something, because really I just I'm gonna be doing this anyway. So if you guys want to watch me do it, I might as well do it on stream. The real obstacle there is I cannot stream from the studio. I can only stream from my house. I don't have internet at the studio, and that means I have to do it when my family's not home, because I have a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they are insane. I would never be able to get any kind of anything done. they were here. Let's get some shading in here. All right. So, once again, for you guys wanting to know what I'm using here, this is I believe a 6B lead and a mechanical pencil. This thing's really great. I love this thing. I just use a regular mechanical pencil for my little line work, my initial line work. I use this to block things in. And then what I'm going to be doing here, I use one of these guys. I'll come in. I'm gonna get some shade in here. I'll fade some stuff out. This has some stuff happening right here. Just blocking in some shading here, guys. I'll come back in. Get some detail on it later. Okay, let's see. So I think what I'm doing here is she's not gonna have an eye. She's gonna have just kind of like a little socket where she has ripped her own eye out. And that's gonna be down here, this little eye that she's got in her claw. I'll give you guys a little progress shot here. So as you can see, I'm just blocking in shadows, and then all the fine detail work comes later. So we're gonna take a drink real quick. What kind of music you guys thinking? Is there just like a bot that do I have to add things to the playlist, or is it just like a generic playlist that's always available? I don't know how how involved it is. But I'll definitely try and get that set up for my next stream for you guys. Cool little line across there. Oh, losing viewers. My lighting's going away. Let's see if I can. There we go. Give you guys a bit more light here. That's better, right? It definitely helps me out. So once I come in here and kind of just really get some shadows in, but then I'll come in with a, well, I don't know where my other eraser is. Dang it. Give me just a second. I think I dropped it back here. That is inconvenient. Oh, no, here it is. Found it. Alright, so then I'll come in. I'll get some nice little lines in there. You guys think? We're getting somewhere. We're for sure getting somewhere. Some shadows here on the fingers. I don't know if this is going to be really. Just block that in there. All right. So here we go. So now that I've got a basic block in here, I'm probably going to go in and do a little bit of detail line work with my pen, because the next step is I'm going to bring in some ink and ink washes, and that'll wipe away a lot of this that you'll see here. If so, anything I really want there, I need to really settle in. So what we do here, sorry, my wife is on her way home. So what we're going to do here is we're going to bring out the pins again. We're going to go back to this one I showed you in the beginning. This, here we go, where is it? Sk0oMa Micro Perm, there it is. Ultra fine, 0.01, it is little, come on, focus. No, it's not going to focus. Anyway, just take my word for it. It's a tiny. So, I want this hair to kind of stay. Pretty relevant. I really like this little shape it gives, so I'm going to keep that there. We're going to keep some of this over here too. Always come in here. I'm blocking these really dark darks. You can't be afraid to really go dark on your darks. That's really when everything kind of pops. So some people, they're too afraid to really push those darks. But that's what separates good pieces from really good pieces, I think, anyway. Back in later with I'll come back in with a different pencil. I want to get this line here. I think this needs to be a harsh line. I think that's probably good enough. Get one there. see. Kind of see what I'm doing there. I'm just picking some lines. I want it to keep that kind of sketchy feel. So I'm not really doing anything planned out. It's just kind of all over the place. I think I'm definitely going to do at least a little bit on these fingers. Keep it sketchy. This part I'm going to do because I want what's happening here. I think that's fine. I'll do some there. I really want this to I don't want to lose this. I want people to understand that this is an eye here. So I'm going to do some sketchy stuff in there. Really make sure that finger's there. This is going to be like a Alright guys, we're really getting somewhere here. Okay, so a little bit of detail work. And we're just building up on layers. We're moving. Okay, so I like where this is at. I don't want to lose any of it. So the next step would be I'm going to use this here. I've been using this on every altar I do. I do a quick little light coat. I'm going to step away because you want to do this where there's some good ventilation, so I'm probably going to step outside. This will take me just a second, and then I will be right back. And we're going to start the fun stuff, the ink washes. And I'll probably get maybe one wash in before my family gets home. And then we'll call it quits for the evening. And you guys just follow me on my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever is more convenient for you guys. And I will be letting you know what my official streaming schedule is. I'll be posting on those soon when I get that all figured out. Patreon's my last step, and when I get that completely ready and to launch, everything is going to go much quicker. So I'll be right back. We'll do a wash, and then we will call it quits for the evening. How's that sound? All right, and we are back. So I just did a quick little spray on it. You probably can't see it, but it helps set everything in there while remaining workable, so I can still work over the top of it and everything. It's not a finished varnish, which I really enjoy. So let's see, we're going to do this ink wash here. I don't know yet. That's too dark. I'll use that one. Let's go over to our pins. And let's go. Maybe I want to use this guy. Let's see. Try this guy for a minute. Okay. This guy might be too dark, and if he is, then I'm going to move over to an actual brush. Yeah, I think we're going to do an actual brush. We can probably block in a few things with this first. Okay. Here we're just kind of getting some shadows in. Yeah, it's looking good. Alright, maybe we won't switch over to the brush yet. This is getting me some really nice. Some nice darks. Now what you'll notice is once I spray that stuff on here, my ink, it'll beat up a little bit. So I have to really work it in. It helps using this guy again. This is like a miracle tool to kind of rub it on a little bit there, and then my ink brush do a little wash. Just a little bit better. Over here, I'm kind of losing my shape, so I want to keep that. Up here, let's get some more. See what I mean by really pushing those darks? That's what's really starting to make it pop. So I will I'll go back in with a little bit of my eraser because I'm not liking some stuff that's happening up here. I need a better eraser. I usually have like I have an eraser that's in a little pen like this, and you just click it out and it's a tiny little, but I ran out of that guy, so I'm stuck using this, and then I'm having to use half of it because I used it on that pink piece I did, so it's kind of a pain, but you know. Let's see what we can do. So we just keep working it in there. Layer after layer. All right. Let's see. Let's give you guys a little look at what's happening here. Working in those layers. Come in. Let's do a real life brush and some ink. I'm gonna use some ink. Alright. Now let's come in. There we go. Add some hair. Keep dipping. Thank you. Yeah. It's all, it's layering, like I said, all that. Lots of layering. And you can't start off super dark. You gotta work your way up to it. That's what I like about the brush work. And this, guys, I'll show you this brush. This is just a little itty bitty tiny brush. It's not gonna, this focusing just does not want to focus, even though I got it turned on. Let's try it like this. There we go. Itty bitty little brush. And it's really nice for these little scratch marks that I do. hair in there. Here I'm going to just do, this is going to be a wash that I'm going to do here. Because I want this to really wash out and give me some good grays. So when you spray before you do the washes, as you see here, it keeps speeding up on me. That's actually really good. I want that because it allows me to really work it around kind of into the shape I want it. I really want it in here. I'm going to take now I don't know if I want to do that just yet. No. See, like right there, I just dropped it on there, which was an accident, but I can move it around. And more importantly, I can remove it. If I wanted to. Making my workspace a little dirty here. Oh, and there we are, folks. The family is home. So we're gonna have to call it right here. It was fun. Really enjoyed having you guys. Thank you for sticking around, those of you who did till the end. And if you don't already follow me, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Reddit, pretty much just about anywhere. Click that follow button, and I will be posting my more permanent schedule soon for all my streams, and I'll see you guys soon. Really had fun. Really enjoyed this. This was a good time. I'll give you guys one last little look here of this detail before I go, and Here you go. We're moving right along. We're definitely making some cool progress here. I'll show you guys the finished result on my next stream. Keep an eye out for my post on my upcoming Patreon. That's gonna be really sick, guys. It's not gonna be your usual Patreon. I'm gonna be using it as a way to give you guys really cool exclusive giveaways and products. So every tier is gonna be just basically a product that I'm offering you guys, something really cool. But definitely feel free to reach out. Let me know what you guys want to see there.
Happy Mail.
Awesome. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again. Thank you so much.
Can I paint?
Can you paint? Absolutely. Hold on. We'll paint together, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Daddy.
See you guys later.
Daddy.